if you're losing energy, I would say, do you have places where you have poor boundaries or you need to build boundaries? And if we're struggling in any area, we want to make sure that we're repairing that, because as a leader, any energy leak that we ignore often leads to this constant accessibility, right? There's a lot of controversy on that topic. And I think part of it is an individual piece, and that's knowing your own capacity and where your energy's at. But that constant accessibility can, cause some energy leaks. And that happens because if you're working on a task and you're interrupted, so you divert your attention to answer a question, and this happens 10 times in the matter of 20 minutes, you probably have depleted some energy, because mentally it's hard to jump from one task to the other all the time, right? We're not meant to do that. Energy leaks also happen if we're not building in recovery time. That recovery time is so imperative to maintaining your energy levels. And I know I've mentioned boundaries before, and I have other videos that go into depth on boundaries, but boundaries are so imperative. And mind you, we often blame other people for crossing our boundaries, but I can't expect my leader to remember all my boundaries. I have to protect my boundaries. So if I give in and blame the other person, well, the other person didn't cross my boundary. I did, because I gave in. So we have to pay attention to our boundaries. So if you're losing energy, I would say, do you have places where you have poor boundaries or you need to build boundaries? And as a leader, you're probably losing energy if you're taking ownership of everything. And I get it. Oftentimes, high achievers like to have the control, because as a perfectionist, control means I can determine what this looks like. But owning everything is exhausting, right? We have to trust the people around us, because in order to have sustainable leaders, we have to build sustainable performance systems. We have to have systems over willpower. So you can't just have a willpower to push through and control everything. Systems take the energy out of those boundaries, right? Or what you're trying to design, because systems are predictable that we work within. We don't have to just try and muster the energy to push through, because that's often difficult, right?